The biggest mistake buyers and sellers make in Park City is thinking the Park City is one real estate market, but it is not. It is a million micro markets. So let's start zoomed out. Across the entire Wasatch back in 2025, single family home sales were up 2% and total dollar volume was up 3%. So that tells us something important. Even with higher rates, election noise, and buyer hesitation, money was still moving. But where it moved matters. We're going to start with single family homes. I'm going to focus mainly on areas with 10 or more sales or areas that I am super interested in because I do a lot of business in those areas. And if there's an area that I have not covered that you would like me to specifically cover for you, then please drop it down in the comments below so that I can make a video about it. My goal on this channel is to help educate you, inform you, and be as valuable as possible. Focusing mainly on areas that had 10 or more sales, those numbers tell a better story. And when there's fewer sales, that kind of tells a little bit of different story and can skew prices a little bit. So Park Meadows, the median price is $3.3 million, which is down 2%. There were 35 sales last year. That is stability. Park Meadows remains one of the most livable neighborhoods in town. Flat pricing, strong demand, and classic Park City. It's like the Beverly Hills of Park City. Prospector. The median price is $2.3 million, up 9%. There were 17 sales last year. Still one of the best values near Old Town. Smaller homes, but big location energy. Empire Pass. The median price was $14 million for a single family home. It's up 12% and there were 10 sales. Ultra luxury, ultra scarce. When one comes up, buyers are waiting. And a lot of these properties trade off market. Now I'm going to break my own rule because we're going to talk about Upper Deer Valley single family homes because I sell a lot of real estate in Upper Deer Valley. I have a client who has bought nearly 3 homes from me and that's all he buys is Upper Deer Valley ski and ski out because he's a very smart man and he knows ski and ski out is scarce and that's where your best value play is if you're wealthy enough to be able to afford to buy something out there. The median price for a single family home in Upper Deer Valley is $7.5 million. That's up 4% and there were only 4 sales. 4. That is not a typo. Single family homes are becoming very scarce. People hold on to them and they're hard to come by. Old Town. The median price in Old Town was $3.4 million, down 9%, and there were 53 sales. Pricing softened a little bit as buyers pushed back, but we did a ton of volume in that area because location mattered. Now let's talk Canyons Village because I'm the queen of Canyons Village. The median price is $7.2 million. Again, we are talking about single family homes. That is up a whopping 144%. There were 10 sales. That's what happens when luxury inventory is limited and high net worth buyers want privacy, scarcity, and convenience, and they want to be able to ski out their back door. Sun Peak. This is my hood. The median price is $3.2 million. That's up 42%, and there were 14 sales in Sun Peak. Quietly, one of the strongest performers of the year. Now let's talk Silver Springs, right across the street from me. The median price is $4.2 million. It's up 10%, and there were 20 sales. Family-friendly, walkable, and still an overall very desirable neighborhood for people who want to relocate here or live here full-time. Now let's talk Jeremy Ranch. The median price is $2.1 million for Jeremy, up 12%. There were 43 sales last year. Consistent, reliable, strong primary home demand, and obviously the proximity to Salt Lake, so it's a great commuter neighborhood. Let's talk Promontory. Ultra luxury. The median price is $4.3 million. It's down a little bit, but they had 111 sales last year. Safe to say that their sales team that's on site is probably billionaires by now because that is the number one neighborhood in Park City. When one community outsells entire zip codes, that is telling you everything that you need to know. Promontory is the place to be. If you want a second home, 4-season lifestyle community with a shuttle to the ski lift, the only thing that Promontory doesn't have is it's not ski and ski out. So you have to jump on their shuttle and they'll actually take you to their club locations on mountain. They've got a club location at Park City Mountain. They have a club location at Deer Valley. That is something where you're not ski and ski out. So you're trading being a little bit further out in town, but lots of people are gravitating to the modern, newer builds, right? It's all about the lifestyle over there. Promontory just absolutely continues to dominate the Park City market. Be sure to check out my private exclusive guide down below. There's a link in the description and also in the comments. All you have to do is put your email address in and you get a downloadable guide that basically breaks down all the private communities that Park City has to offer, why they're different, the price points, what the membership costs are. So now let's talk zip code because Park City is a tale of two cities. The 84098, the median home price for a single family home is $2.4 million, and there were 362 sales in the Snyderville Basin. Volume is king. The 84060, the median sales price was $3.8 million, and you had 143 sales. Higher prices, lower volume, but premium location and scarcity. Now let's talk about the Jordanelle area. The median single-family home price is $4 million. Up 6%, there were 110 sales. Still one of the fastest growing regions around Park City. And these are some standout neighborhoods. Toohey, you are $6 million for a median price. Mayflower, Jordanelle, you're $4 million, and Hideout, you are now $2.7 million for a single family home. Now let's talk about condos and townhomes. This is where the segregation in our market becomes impossible to ignore. Deercrest, whoa. 53 condos sold, a median price of $5.2 million, up 27%. Upper Deer Valley condos, 22 sold, the median price is $5 million, that's up 84%. Empire Pass condos, 21 sold, a median price of $6.3 million, up 23%. Luxury buyers rocked our market last year and showed up in full force. Now let's talk about Old Town condos. 86 sold, median price is $1.1 million, down 8%. This is where some price sensitivity showed up. The 84060 overall condos, the median price, $2.4 million, it's up 56%, and 284 were sold. That number alone explains why sellers still have a little bit of leverage. In the 84098 condos, the median price was $960,000. That's down 4%, and there were 228 sold. This is an area that we are starting to see softness in. Now let's talk Canyons Village condos. 98 were sold last year, a median sales price of $1.3. That's up 18%. Still strong demand, limited supply, and the resort lifestyle tilted over here. Now let's talk Kimball Junction, where this is also softening. Median price, $740,000, down 11%. Definitely pricing pressure, a lot of competition, inventory, and affordability. There's a lot of inventory in some of these condo buildings, and the affordability is down because the people that are buying at a more affordable level, they have higher interest rates, and it's harder for that end user to afford that monthly payment. Now let's talk about Jordanelle condos. There were 233 sold for a median sale price of $2.1 million. In Hideout, the median sales price is $1.6 million. That's up 20%. Over by the Mayflower, Jordanelle, the median price is $1.5 million. It's up 22%. The Four Seasons effect of our lifestyle is very real. So the real takeaway here, if this market taught us anything in 2025, it's this. Park City is not one market. It is multiple micro markets behaving completely different based on scarcity, lifestyle, ski access, nightly zoning and short-term rentals, and proximity to future development and amenities. Some areas softened and some exploded and some barely blinked. And that's exactly why strategy matters. If you're thinking about buying or selling in Park City or Deer Valley or the Jordanelle, please call me. I am not someone who just studies this market. I grew up here. My parents have lived in the same house for 40 years. Preschool through high school. I live here and I sell where I live. I don't live in Salt Lake and I don't commute to town. I'm in Park City every single day. This YouTube channel has generated over $50 million in real estate sales simply from people like you watching this YouTube channel and reaching out and saying, hey, Nicole, we want to hire you. And yes, I am very real. You can find me at the Canyons Village Sundial office, which is basically my second home. If you're coming to town on a ski trip, you're staying at the Canyons Village, or you're skiing the Park City side, let me know because I would love to meet you in person. Real estate is a face-to-face business. And if you're planning a move, or you want to buy a second home, or you're thinking about a sale in 2026, let's build the right strategy together. Because in this market, where you buy matters just as much as what you buy.